Will you be learning English tomorrow? Are you going to be learning English tomorrow? If you're not too sure about these two different forms of the future continuous verb tense, keep on watching this video because I will explain all. Hello everyone and welcome back to Advancing English. My name is Roxana, and if you're new here, this is another video in my series Tense Tuesday, so make sure you follow this playlist and also click the red subscribe button just below so you can advance in English. The future continuous verb tense has two different forms in English. They look something like this. The first form uses will be plus present participle. The second form uses am, is or are plus going to be plus present participle. In this video I will be using both forms to explain the different uses, so make sure you watch right until the end so you can understand how to use both. The uses of the future continuous verb tense are actually quite similar to the uses of the past continuous verb tense, but they're the opposite way round. So not really similar at all. The first use is an interrupted action in the future. So just like with the past continuous tense, there will be a longer action that is interrupted by a shorter action, except both of these actions will be happening in the future. For example, I will be waiting at the airport when you arrive. The longer action is me waiting at the airport. The shorter action is you arriving. I'm not going to wait for you after you arrive, therefore you arriving will interrupt my waiting. I could also say, I am going to be eating dinner when you get to my house. So that means that you arriving at my house, you getting to my house, will interrupt me eating dinner, and that's not a very good idea. The second use of the future continuous verb tense is specific time as an interruption in the future. For example, at 8 p.m. tonight, I will be eating my dinner. Or tomorrow morning at 9 a.m, I am going to be teaching English. The third use is parallel actions in the future. This means that two things will be happening at the same time in the future. For example, I am going to be cooking and he will be cleaning. It means that both myself and he, whoever he is, will be doing these two actions, cooking and cleaning, at the same time, but separately. The fourth use is to describe an atmosphere or scene in the future. We use a series of events that will be happening to describe what something will look like or feel like. For example, when I arrive at school tomorrow, some students will be running around, some students are going to be shouting, and hopefully some students will be studying. That would be nice. Okay, so that's all for today. Hopefully you can see the relationship between the future continuous verb tense and the past continuous, except the actions are the opposite way round. The past is in the past, the future's in the future. That makes sense. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. For example, when I arrive...